All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 5 of Satisfactory. Gonna go ahead and jump in here. I will give you guys a heads up. I did do not much off-camera work. I literally just built jump pads for the first time. I do apologize for doing that off camera. I know I shouldn't have, but yeah, I did let this run for a little bit. We got a few extra resources right here. Look at that glorious resources. But yeah, I'll show you the jump pads. I haven't explored really with the jump pads much at all at this point in time. But they are, I still have, at the same time messed around with them. So I went back and forth. They just have to be powered by power like this. You will see. You will see. Hold on. Let me make sure this is on multi-stream chat just so I can make sure I'm seeing everything. All right. There we go. That's beautiful. All right. But yeah, so we have this powered to this jump pad. I didn't explore past the jump pad. This is just the way the coal is located, but you have to have a way forward and a way backward. So look at that. So if I run out of fuel over there, I'm screwed. Quite unfortunately. So let's go check out over here real quick. This is our first thing on the agenda because, ooh, a crash. Oh, uh-oh. There's some big bads. You were first, animatronic. You were indeed. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a minute. Okay. Didn't expect to be fighting things this early on, but we're here. Oh gosh, my fighting skills have went away. Oh, hold on. Gotta lock in for a second. One more. Gonna charge. I jump. Just like that. Wait, I wonder if I can... Hold on. Do I have a lot of stuff in... Kind of. Can I... Oh, I can clear the debris. Wait, cannot dismantle crash site that contains items. There's a drop pod. Repairs needed. It needs 15 copper sheets. You've gotten caught up with some stuff in high school. That's fair. I mean, school comes first before anything, you know? So I understand that. Okay, so I need 15 copper sheets to open the drop pod up. Interesting. So that we'll need to get some copper production going. We'll go ahead and clear some of this debris. Wait, does that actually give me... Oh, that gives me copper sheets I can just use... Oh my... Webby? Was that you? That was Webby. Frickin' Webby, man, with the jump scare. Frickin' Webby. Well, let me get some music going real quick. As well. How are you liking high school so far, though? Yeah, you did get me. Is there anything else around? I mean, there's just the debris that I can clear. Did I get copper sheets from that? Oh, the exact amount I need, actually. What a little coinky dink. I also am kind of thinking... I also did discover ability off stream. Hold on. Goodness. I did discover the ability off stream to pull up a map, and you can actually see water sources on the map. So there's some like really good water source over here. There's also a small lake over here, which we might be able to make work. I haven't checked it out really yet though, so we will have to see about that one. But it looks promising though. Oh, here's a little something. Okay, let's see what we can do by opening this. Oh, a hard drive contains fix-it site data and analyze it in the MAM to salvage its contents. Okay.
Hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually
That's good. That's good. All right, you're good, Webby.
Any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the fix-it mission.
Interesting.
Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your fix-it designated zone is discouraged.
Where was the coal again?
In your contract.
Hey, there's one of our friends here. The coal's over this way. Okay. How do I get down there? we want to analyze what like level it's at, if it's regular or the other one was impure, something like that. We want to see what this one's at so we can know how much exact amount of ore that it will transport away. Also, I could go grab that. Why not, right? What could go wrong by grabbing this ominous crystal surrounded by a bunch of rocks? What could go wrong here, you know? I don't think anything could go wrong. Okay, but the coal over here, it is... Oh my freaking gosh. It's pure coal. It is pure coal. So that, I think if I remember correctly, pure transports 120 units a minute, which is really, really good. We're gonna need... I know, I need to wake up, man. Freaking Webby got me with one, then you got me with one. Oh, wait. I'll drink my energy drink. Got a nice little energy drink here. Promise you it's not beer. It may look like beer. It's not beer. Okay. So, that being said, I want to build the MAM so I can... Ooh, more debris. Free resources. What? Goodbye. But yeah, I want to know what the hard drive has in it. That's going to be something maybe important for us to analyze, you know? Could be, could be. Oh yeah, Fruity, you were in my most recent YouTube short, by the way. Your bit donation. I will be making one with Sean Johnson's 15 gifted in another day soon. But yeah, you were in my most recent short, Fruity. Okay, so we need the MAM. We do need the MAM. Okay, and we have enough resources to build it, so that's a great thing. Okay, what? Okay, hard drives. Scan hard drive. How long does this take? Oh, it takes like 10 minutes? Okay. Oh, I bet that it's good stuff. Interesting. Indeed. Yeah. I'm thinking we can get coal power here soon, since we now know where water is. That was the biggest struggle before, because we knew where coal was. I do also have some biofuel in my inventory to save for whenever we have to go to and fro. But I think that what that entails is we need to go ahead and build a spot for some coal generators, right? So, what do coal generators cost? I can make 3 of them right now, actually. Fun fact. Nope, not quite. I'll need to make some reinforced steel plates and such, but it's pretty close to it. Is this copper ore, or is this... Ooh, so I do have some copper on hand. You forgot about that? You're right. It was a good one, though. 10 stream streak is crazy. Okay. I want to get this coal power because it's going to be significantly better because it's going to be automatic. We might as well put it off this way. I mean, the closer to the coal it is, the better. So, right? I mean, that's my logic. Yeah. I wonder how big each coal generator is going to be. And it realistically could just be on multiple levels that it is located. Okay. Let's try building a couple of them because I want to see what they are about. Oh, they're not small. That's for darn sure. That is not exactly small. Okay, well, we can definitely feed the coal in from over there. That is not small in the slightest.
Pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity.
Well, frick you, Ada.
Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder: coal-powered generators require.
When will your payout go into your account? It's been like 2 days. What do you mean your payout? weren't supposed to mention that, Fruity. You should try stop motion. Lots of people like it. No, I'm not patient enough for that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I like the way it looks. I'm not patient enough for that. Okay, so we need to make a platform that goes out 8 wide for this. I read that the optimum setup from 120 units a minute is gonna be 8. Because, yeah, that's how most people set it up, is 8. So, here, we can just put this one right here. Oh, wait, we need more reinforced plates. That is the issue here. Okay. And then we'll just activate them as we go. From Twitch, you have to reach a certain threshold before you get paid out. Okay, what do we need? I'm just gonna put some miscellaneous stuff in the storage unit, like this copper ore. Yes, it'll be useful, but I don't care for it right now. Oh, we don't have to smelt the coal either, which is nice. We literally just have to mine it and convey it up. Yo, you reached that threshold? I don't know. My bank account's not the right bank account connected to it right now, so I don't know that answer. I've reached the threshold. You've reached the threshold? That's crazy. That's good. Okay, I need to make reinforced steel plates. That's what I was doing. Reinforced steel plates, screws, and iron plates. That's all I need. Alrighty. Reinforced. Where are you at? Reinforced plates. There we go. We might as well make... We'll start out with 4 gens. How about that? But yeah, I'm not really sure, Fruity. I'm sorry. I do not have an answer for that one. I do apologize. Okay, we love freaking manually doing things, don't we? 3 to 5 days? Nice. That's cool though that you already reach your threshold. Most people don't reach it that quick. That's really impressive, Fruity. Oh, we love hand making things. On Sunday? Yeah, I'd be down. It just depends on what time. But I would be down. I'll probably do, if you want it, I'll probably do my normal stream Sunday night, and then we can do an early stream for freaking Bogo. Would you be down for that? It was mainly one person that helped you start streaming. I got you. Okay. Let's see how many. I think we should make 4 for now. It will be fine, and then we can expand. It would be Sunday night. You have work till 7:30 or 8. Oh, that's fine. I might be able to make that work. We'll have to see. We will have to see. I'll have to think about that. I'll for sure let you know though tomorrow, Fruity. Okay. Let's continue. Wait, I need more steel plates. We're going to make 4 coal generators and we're going to get them all powered up today. That is what we are going to do. It's so nice just being able to grab resources out of here, you know? Because, oh, that bothers me. I think I'm going to push this one forward. Okay, let's put this one just in slot 5 for now. Just so we don't have to keep on freaking searching it. I'm trying to get an angle that will actually let me... I think that's even. That it is. Okay. The Simpsons, I'm not too familiar with The Simpsons, surprisingly. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I grew up on Family Guy, personally. So I'm not too familiar with The Simpsons. Family Guy and South Park. So I couldn't tell you for sure about The Simpsons. I should do a stream where I just react to stuff. Like clips and stuff from things. That'd be fun. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it, animatronica? Absolutely wild. Mind-boggling, some may say. Okay. I'm not thinking that putting I'm really not thinking that putting this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't think putting this. Hey, what's up, Lazy Jellin? They give you good content? I believe it. I'm just not sure what's like the legality on it. Like, what are you allowed to react to and not react to? Because there's certain things I've wanted to react to and I'm just like, is it legal for me to? Like, will I get copyright struck? But then again, I see people upload things all the time where they... What's on the other monitor on my back in the back? Oh, that would be my YouTube channel. In fact, it's my YouTube channel. I just like having it in the background as like, you know, just have something on in the back. Plus, that's where I watch TV. So having something on is better than nothing. They earn from it too. I see. But like if you reacted to Reddit posts and stuff, that would be a little bit different and possible, I suppose. Could do front and back. That would we'll do 4. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll do 4 this way and then 4 the other way. Like 4 right here, and then we'll have them back to back with each other, and that'll be easy to set up. Oh wow, that was way off. I got you. But yeah, Reddit posts I think I could do for free, but that would be a fun stream idea, wouldn't it? Plus, I can sometimes have strong reactions, especially to scare stuff, but ooh, that was very scary right there, actually. Speaking of scare stuff, I just about died, man. Okay. You can react to, so my freaking gosh, Webby. I swear if you, there we go. And then one more, please. 5 rotors short, man. So close. So close. What do you need for rotors again? 25 screws and 5 iron rods. That's not too bad. We can manage that. We have infinite screw and rod production. So that is no problem at all. But you can react to song videos from your channel or Reddit memes and Discord memes. Okay. Jump scare videos get a lot of views. Trust me, I get jump scared a lot. If you ever check my FNAF series out or past VODs, whatever you want to do, yeah, I get jump scared a lot. I got a lot of channel points redemption. Hey, I appreciate that, man, Lazy. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you, man. We're getting close to that 100 follower mark on Twitch, which is exciting. I'm at like 90 subs on YouTube. I think I'm at like 72 on Twitch now, thanks to you, Mr. Lazy Jellin. What are not, yeah, no, I try not to make them too pricey, channel points wise. I do indeed. Oh, what was I doing? I have rods and screws. I was making the thing. Has it been 10 minutes yet? Is this done doing this thing? Oh, a hard drive scan has been completed. It has been added to my hard drive library. A bolted frame.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Biocoal? Alternate recipe. You can use 3 reinforced steel plates and 56 screws instead of, and then alternate bio or, oh wait, okay, or alternate biocoal. Biocoal is not worth it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not a renewable. It's not going to be an automatic resource. So I think that having the alternate recipe for a bolted frame is much, much better. Now, is the recipe good? I don't necessarily think so. Are you talking about like the blurps and stuff like that that you can redeem? Yeah. I need to figure out what other ones I can add in there that would be good, you know? I'm still experimenting and learning. But yeah, I think that's what I do. Biocoal's neat, but that would have been good early game. That would have been actually really good early game. However, we are kind of more mid game, I would say.
You're my friends now. We're having soft
Tacos. Yes, sir. That was one that Ty recommended I put in there. Ty, he's one of the OG viewers. I love that sound. Does Reddit cost money to make a server in Reddit? I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, so I need rotors. But I can, what does modular frame cost anyways? So there's that recipe, 12 rods or 56 screws. That is not a good recipe that it gave me. That is really not. Matter of fact, that recipe sucked. My channel points icon is not a taco, actually. It's very tiny, so I can understand the confusion. But what it is it's a pumpkin covered up by 2 yellow squashes, like a $sign though. Or like a money symbol with like the 2 lines through it. But the 2 lines are yellow squashes. And then the back one is a pumpkin, which is a squash. That's what it is. Ooh, okay. Okay. Rotors are done, which means that we can build our... Is this the 3rd or 4th one? I think this is the 4th one. And then we'll need water extractors. And we will need... Oh, wait. I could just build a... Yeah, I should build a ramp right here just because I'm probably going to fall off multiple times over in this area and need to get up. Yeah, let's do that. Not 4 meters. Maybe 2? Yeah. That'll work. All right. Production. Nope. Power. Coal power. And... Okay. Configure coal power generator. You need current amount in building. It consumes 45 meters cubed a minute per one. It produces 75 milliwatts is great. 75 milliwatts of power is amazing, actually. So that's not bad. Especially if we have 4 of these going. That's what, 600? No. 300. No. Yes, 300 power. Compared to our 70 that we have over here right now that we're having to go and collect stuff for. Yeah. And then that'll allow a lot of power consumption right there. Yeah. Okay. So 45 meters of water cubed. How much does the... Where is it? I know we unlocked it. It is... Pipelines and water extractor, I think is what it was called. How much does a water extractor cost? Is it in power too? No. Organization? No. Well, there's a fluid buffer, which will probably be useful. Probably put a fluid buffer in between each 2. It's kind of, I should probably update that at some point, but it's an S and an M that are intertwined with like a brown, what it's supposed to be is like a brown vine that intertwines to make an S and an M standing for Squash Man. But that one's subject to change. I might change that relatively, not soon, but in the future, I might change it. Or at least change the background of it or something. Okay, fluid buffer. We need steel frames and copper sheets. It's whatever. I'm thinking we put a steel buffer in between each two, maybe? It holds up to 400 meters cubed of liquid. Okay, and then pipelines, they move 20, allows to be transported 20 meters upward, maximum head lift 20 meters. Ooh. Wonder if that we're going to be able to do that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. I get that question a lot. Hence why I was thinking about changing it. Okay, where is water extractor, dude? Is it in production? Oh, it is in production. Okay, so... Oh, we have to also power it. Is interesting. So, water extractor is going to cost us... I need 4 more rotors and... Okay, default extraction rate, 120 meters cubed of water per minute. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. That'll be more than enough because we're consuming 45 meters cubed a minute each one, right? So 45 cubed a minute times 4, that's going to be 180. So we need 2 of these going right now. Yeah, you're mostly right. Yeah, no, I know it doesn't. Okay, so we're going to need 2 of these. Head lift is 10 meters. Allows fluid to be transported 10 meters upward. Ooh. Is that gonna work for me? Like, can I... We'll find out, I guess. There's only one way to find out, and that's by doing. Okay, so I need 40 copper sheets, 34 copper sheets, 5 reinforced steel plates, and 4 more rotors. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll focus on the actual piping up here. And then the miner, that's going to be easy. The miner is going to be super easy to deal with. This one is all new territory for us. Hey, I need more screws. I'm not screwing around, man. Not screwing around. All right. We need to get to 20 rotors. And then reinforced steel plates, we need 5 more, I believe it was. Right? It's okay. There's no pressure to sub, Animatronica. I appreciate the thought, though. I'll let people sub if they enjoy content, you know? Oh, how many did I just make? I think I made way too many, but... Ooh, I need copper sheets, though. I do need copper sheets. 34 of them to be exact, which I will need the copper ore that I put in this random storage unit. And we'll take the... Wait, we might have enough with... I'll take these just in case. Wait, I had some copper sheets in there, too. Interesting. Okay, so we have... Oh, did I accidentally put copper sheets in there? I am stupid, man. Gosh darn. Okay, let's take that out. Let's put that in our inventory, and then let's go back over here. Okay, so... Let's go ahead and make a few more copper ingots. Okay, and then we can make some... Oh, wait. Nope, not quite enough yet. We need 1 more, and then we'll have enough. I think I miscounted that, but it's fine. Better too much than not enough. I did hit 90 subs. It's crazy. I'm hyped for that. 10 away from 100. 10 away. We're so close. We're at 72 on Twitch, which is pretty solid, I will say. And at 10 away on YouTube from that 100 goal. Hey, welcome back, RMT. What's up, bro? What is up? All right, so with that being said, we can now make 2 water extractors. And let us go to... Oops. Where was that water source? It was straight ahead the way I'm heading. But I'm worried about the head lift. But I'm thinking as long as you like pipe it up a hill like this, it will be fine. Oh, it's 72. Oh, my bad. 72. On your side, it shows 71. It's either 71 or 72. I'm not sure on Twitch, but yeah, we're getting so close. All right, the lake is this way. We will build water extractors. Oh, once we get coal power going, renewable power, where I don't have to go grab leaves and don't have to worry about it too much, with the exception, of course, ooh, water. Reeds, what kind, or leaves? They count them as leaves. Oh, these are quite large, I will say. Resources not deep enough. Okay. Where does the output go? Okay, so it goes like that. Okay, let's do it like that. And like that.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve,
Is this water?
narrow down the range
Yeah,
of
it's water.
Or you could just
We
pipe it
found
to a
water.
powered generator and see what happens.
Wait, and with same squash, man, you can add some emotes, like a whole theme. Oh, wait, what do you mean by that, Lazy John? Sorry, I'm just wondering. I'm not too as familiar with it. So, you're saying that with same squash, man, you can add emotes, like a whole theme. So what I have currently, I do have a few emotes, just as like references back to things I played and such, and viewers and whatnot. But I also have a subscriber badge that starts as like a seed, and then it's a thing that grows slowly into a squash the longer that you're subscribed. I do have that, but in terms of emotes, I do have a few made that I are references back to like previous games I've played and whatnot. Hopefully this isn't an issue. I don't think it will be. Okay, so these are going to require power, of course. It's whatever. We can manage that. We have enough power going for us at our base so that we can route over here. But we're going to need piping. And piping junction, maybe? Oh, we can put the piping junction later on. Unless we needed to travel multiple at a time. But I think we just put it into a fluid buffer, have the fluid buffer split it up, and then go from there. I'm thinking that's how we handle this situation, you know? That's what I'm kind of feeling. Yeah, that's just kind of my idea for it, Lazy Jellin. Okay, so pipeline pump can be attached to a pipeline to apply head lift. Okay. Blast fluids to be transported 20 meters upward. So I'll have to use that whenever I need to get head lift on it. Then I need a bunch of copper sheet. These are... Okay, piping is actually extremely cheap. Oh, wow. Okay. But to get head lift, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I see. Why does it want to curve so bad? Goodness. Oh, that... Well, I do have the squash, baby squash. I do have that. Hold on. Let me send it in chat real quick just so you can take a little look-see. I'll just put in chat all my sub emotes that I have real quick, because why not? One's a squash father, one's baby squash, and one's Inky Puck. But I should have one for actual squash man, though. You know? That's not a bad idea. That is actually quite a good idea, Lazy Joe, and I'll have to design one. Okay, so I need a lot more copper. Makes me wonder, should we go ahead and... We should probably go ahead and get our copper mine up and running. But that takes power. We'd rather get power first. Where am I at? Where is all my stuff? Okay, all my stuff's over there. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna have to route this quite a long... It might be easier if I just route I didn't want to let me put those that way though. Okay, so with this being so far away, we're gonna need quite. Maybe we. Yeah, we're gonna have to run 2 pipes, which is gonna suck quite a lot. Gonna be quite honest with you, that's gonna suck a lot. What's your serious question, RMT? What is your question? I am an open book, more or less. Okay, so we have the water pumps now. Well, now we just need a crap ton of copper sheets. Makes me want to get the copper mine up and going, or we can just, I think I have a good amount of copper in here, right? Or is this all iron? Okay, no, we have a good amount of copper in here. We're gonna try and make as many copper sheets as we can right now. Hey, yo, you may want to chill with that, RMT. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a bunch of copper ingots. Why do I have to pay for materials if it's just me? Like, what do you mean by that? Pay for materials, like in terms of paying for... I'm not paying in this game? Oh yeah, for sure. I got a Discord. Let me pull it up real quick. I'll post it in both YouTube and the like. Okay, so I think this will work. I'm going to try sending it in the Streamlabs chat and see what happens if it sends to both. Yeah, I think it did. I think that worked. Okay, time to continue making copper things. Did that work for you, Lazy Jellin? Yeah, my Discord isn't super put together. I'm not great with designing Discord. But I do have it. All right. We're going to need quite a lot of copper sheets. I'm going to be honest with you. We're probably going to need all of this. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on. I have an idea. You wish you could join the server? Your Discord acts crazy. Yeah, I can do that. I'll probably have to do it off stream though, if that's all right with you. Well, actually, I got you. You're right, animatronica. I just saw that. He said, "Hi, you're very cool. You deserve your subscriber goal." I do appreciate that, bro. I'm not super familiar with Discord in general. I don't even know how to freaking add people. There we go. I got you. I am 24 years old. 24. Okay, copper sheets. I have an idea though. So, our power's not running, which is fine. You want to know why it's fine? Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this iron ingot out. We're going to replace it with copper. Wait, iron. Wait, I didn't just have copper ore in my inventory? Oh, gosh darn it, dude. Okay, well, we're going to replace this one with copper ore. We're going to select copper ingots to produce. Okay, and then that's going to start producing copper ingots, which is, and then we're going to change. Ooh, wait, this one's not going to work. Actually, we need to leave this one alone. We do need to leave this one alone. Let's go ahead and put our 100 iron ore back. What will work though are these two. I'm gonna convert it to automatically make the copper sheets for me, so I don't have to worry about it. Not the miner. Miner's doing its thing. Select recipe, copper ingot. Put our 100 copper in there, and then change this production to production. It will produce copper sheets. Yep, that's good. We'll go ahead and put 74 in there. And we will have to pick up all the iron that's already here. Wait, is that another? Okay. And then that will actually, whenever we add our biofuel, that'll actually start producing copper sheets for us for a few minutes. And then convert this one again. Select recipe, copper ingots. Let's have it make down the copper, which we're still gonna do what we can do with the copper ore that we have in our hand, in our possession, of course. Come on now. Okay. And then we need to change the recipe to copper sheets as well, and then we will be Gucci. And then we can continue making whatever other copper sheets we can. Beautiful. I just 5-brained it. Last episode we did move base, so we are kind of starting from scratch, but we are going to be getting coal power, I think. And I think we will be doing said thing today. I do think so indeed. Seems likely. All right, so we are going to feed the fuel that we need to feed, which I think I have more of. Yep. We'll put 50 biofuel in this and 50 in this, and that should produce a fair amount. Oh wait, so let's just put 100. We'll put another half stack in there, 75 in there, and then we'll put 54 in here. That'll be fine. We may have to do one more run before we get coal power, but that'll be all right. We can make that work. But that could work. All right, so theoretically, oh, it's just gonna be pumping them into this, which is slightly annoying, but it'll be fine. Let me make sure it's working. Okay, yep, it's sending copper sheets up. That's great. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and make the rest of the copper sheets by hand. All right. We can make some more copper. We have so much copper ore, man. So much copper ore, dude. I don't know why it wouldn't let me put it in there. That's unfortunate, to say the least. Huh. I thought it said iron. Wait, this is all iron ore. Is it not? It's saying relevant items. I have all this copper ore. Where is it seeing copper ore at? Is my game bugged? I see 100 right there. Wait. The math ain't math, and I see 200 copper ore. The math ain't mathin' now. The math is not mathin'. We love hammering away. This is my life now. Hammering away at steel plates. Cannot say. This is my life. Oh, satisfactory. Hammering away at ore. So one day we may see some beautiful things being built in the neighborhood. Trying to resurrect the planet. I don't know why we're trying to resurrect the planet, honestly. We're trying to make it rehabilitated. Why we're working for ADA whenever they are screwing us over and over again, I do not know, but hey, we're here. We are here. Boy. I still don't know where all the copper is coming from that is claiming that I have. I mean, I'm going to keep on with it because it's claiming that I have it, so I'm going to use it. All right. Right now, it would give us 106 copper sheets exactly. Oh, that's gonna... I don't even know... Is there a way... If I merge it, though, it's not gonna give enough. That's the issue here. I was saying... thinking if we can merge it, but that's not gonna do it. We need to have two separate pipelines. Just quite unfortunate. Having two separate pipelines is gonna make this extremely difficult. Not really difficult. It's gonna make it costly. Well, to be fair, all that we need is one at first. Get coal power going, and then we continue from there. Because that'll still give us 150 milliwatts of power that we can actively use. Yeah. Okay, we're chilling. We'll connect one. We have the other water extractor there for whenever we connect the other two. But we need to get the consistent production going first. Power production. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking too far ahead of myself. I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. Yeah, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's focus on getting enough power for two of them. Enough water for two of them. Not trying to get enough water for all, both of them. Because that'll be a little bit more of a pain and costly. Whereas I could get miners set up to get me some more copper and make copper sheets and such for piping purposes. And then it won't be as much of an issue. Yeah, okay. I like that idea. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right. How many copper sheets we have over here anyways? I just hammered away at a lot of copper. That's hardly even any copper sheets, man. Dang. I mean, it'll keep going. It still has... Oh, they still have a good amount of time they can run for. Okay. Yeah, we're chilling. I'll keep on making more copper sheets in the meantime for me. We are being chilling. We are being chilling. Ooh. All right. Mining away. What is going on over there in the chat? I'm lost. I just didn't know how to respond to any of that. I'm gonna be honest. I got kind of lost. Boop. Once we get coal power, though, we're going to be able to do a whole lot of interesting things and get a whole lot more automation set up, and I'm going to be so excited, dude. I'm going to be so excited, dude. Ooh, we're almost done hammering away all our copper, though, so that's a good thing. It's not just a good thing, that's a great thing. I wonder how much a copper sheet costs to make anyways. Like 2 copper or something? Not too terrible cost, you know? Not too terrible at all. This game I could literally play non-stop. This is one of the more addictive games I played in a minute. Like, it's just like this one next thing that I have to do, and then, you know, you keep on. I love it. I do love it. I'm super excited for Dispatch tomorrow as well. Not tomorrow, Sunday. I don't stream on Saturday night. It's Wednesday or Saturday night. But Sunday, I'm super excited for Dispatch, the last 4 episodes. I'm so excited, bro. So excited. Oh, almost done mining, hammering away at all that copper, turning it into ingots. Almost there. Oh my freaking gosh, Webby. I saw that. I saw you do that. Saw you. I saw you. It showed it right down there. Showed him. Bye-bye. Yeah, 2 copper for every sheet. We're gonna have a lot of sheets, but we're gonna need them for as much piping as we're doing, for as much pipe as we're laying, if you would. We're gonna need all this copper. We are gonna need all the copper sheets we can get, and I think that we'll probably require more piping stuff in the future. So I think it's wise if we have an automated copper sheet farm mining thing, which is gonna be easy to make once we get everything set up. Because then we'll have 2 copper mines that I know are nearby. Those will be able to make 1. I can have. I don't really want to split it. I'm gonna say wire, and I could convert it though. I could always convert it to just making copper sheets. So I can have it 1 make wire and 1 make. I'll have 1 make wire and 1 make freaking cables. That way I can convert the one that's making wire. I think I'm getting it right. That way I can convert the one that's making wire into copper sheets whenever needed. Like if I start a project that's going to require pipe or know that I'm about to, I can have it set to that. But in the meantime, I'll have it set to wire because that's a more universal resource that I'll need. You know, I think the logic makes sense. It tracks, right? I'd like to think so. I would like to think so. Oh, you might need to get off and fix. Wait. Sorry, I just saw that, Lazy Jellin. Your internet is acting like poop. It makes you upset a lot. Fair enough. Who do you use for your internet? All right, I'll check that out in just a second. Lazy Jellin. I will check it out momentarily. Then we arrive to the grape store. Is there a story unfolding before my eyes in chat? There's a story unfolding right in before my eyes in chat. That's crazy. But all right. Do we think 275 copper sheets is enough? I would love to get the other. I honestly don't even. I think 150 is going to be well. Ooh, will it though? I think we were hitting around 150 because we were needing 4 of the. No, we were hitting around 120 at the other place, and then we had a lot of stuff powered. So I'm thinking we will need more than that. We'll need 300 at some point, but I think 150 is going to be fine until we get the basic resources going. Yeah. All right. We're almost done with all our copper sheets that we can make. Okay, let's go see how many this thing made. 14, and it doesn't look like it's sending any more down. So let's go ahead and shut these off. I don't want to use up all my biofuel if I don't have to. This is fine. Okay. We got all of the copper sheets we can get. 404. That better be enough. And we may have to make some headers so we can lift it up. But we will see if that ends up being necessary. It says 10 feet of head lift. I'm thinking that means above like head level on... That's the only thing I could think. We only need to pipe one up thus far, and I can always interrupt the piping to add a header if it doesn't end up working. Should I be picking up leaves in the meantime too? Am I going the right way even? Okay, yes, I am. Almost not, but I found my way. I always do. All right, so with that being said, we can use some piping. Pipeline junction will attaches a pipeline, allowing it to be split up to 4 ways, which we will need at some point, but not at this stage. We want to get it closer first. Okay, so the hub is this way. Ooh, it costs cement too. I thought it... Oh wait, no, I don't need the pipeline Mark 1. I need the pipeline pump Mark 1. I just need the pipeline Mark 1, which says it cost... Wait, why does it say it's costing me that? I didn't account for this. Why is it saying it's costing me like limestone and steel plates? It doesn't say that.
Can contain any fluid,
That's
including
dumb.
water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards.
But yeah,
by
we'll need to get a
itself.
miner over
While
there
water
so we can
extractors provide some lift,
pull out the
to
coal.
truly defy gravity, consider the use
And we
of
will have it
pipeline
split
pumps.
into multiple different outputs. The only thing we can do. It is the only thing we can do there. All right, so more piping. I'm really hoping that I have enough to get all the way back. A player's okay, that's whatever. I can fix that pretty easily. Ooh, too long. Okay. Yeah, we should easily be able to make it. To be honest, we probably could have made it with both. To be quite frank with you. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited for this coal power, bro. You know how good this is going to be? Do you know how great having coal power, a resource that we don't have to go gather to have energy, and we won't have to worry about it a single bit? It'll be super nice. Okay, and then we put it in a pipeline, or no, we do it in the pipe splitter thing that can split it up to 3 ways. Oh my goodness. Okay. I guess I should make some foundations. Well, actually, no, wait. I can probably connect it up here. I kind of did. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I'm still paying attention to it, but I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to be honest with you. I never give up on chat, but... Okay, so... we can connect... The pumps are going to have to come back here. So let's pipe it back this way. Okay. Okay. Do I do a fluid buffer and then a... Yeah, I think I do. I like the idea of having a fluid buffer. And then... Okay, where's the input? Where's the output? Does it matter? I don't think it does too much. Okay, well, let's just put it right here. And then we will... Wait, so what does a fluid buffer do again anyways? The fluid buffer, pipeline, so... Oh, that's what's costing me materials. I see. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. I would never leave you, RMT. Never. Okay, so pipeline junction capacity 300 meters cubed of fluid per minute. Well, that's not bad. And the water extractor does how much a minute exactly? It was in production. It extracts 120 meters cubed of water per minute. However, the pipes can bring 300. So you could realistically split it 2 ways. No, wait, you wouldn't need to. Splitting it 2 ways would be obsolete because you can split so much. You could combine the 2 though to have them. So if you put both into a fluid buffer somehow, that would work. You put them both into a fluid buffer. I don't know if there's a way to do that though, because I don't have like a thing to merge. Oh wait, actually yes I do. I can easily make this, because then it will be just transporting 2. Hold on, I'm on to doing some math here. Each water extractor does 240, or does 120, a total of 240. Our pipes support 300, which means that if we connect both pipe, unless the fluid buffer, which let me check just to make sure, unless the fluid buffer has a specific thing saying that it has a limited output speed, it does not. Means that we can feed both of these into a fluid buffer and then have it go out of the fluid buffer. Then we don't even need a fluid buffer up there. Look at that. We're big braining it out here. Absolutely big braining it. What's up, Electric Wolf? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Okay, so this is going to be mildly annoying to do. Let's just delete this segment. We will put a fluid buffer, let's say, right here. We will put a junction attached to it. Pipeline junction. Okay, sure. We will make the pipeline feed into said fluid buffer. We will have this one connected to this, and then this one connected to this. Look at this. Big brain. Okay, and then we can have this one connected wherever the pipeline was originally connected. It's a little bit too short for that, but we just need a little bit further. Look at that. Big brained it. We freaking big brained it, man. Okay, it pays to do some math. Just to do a little bit of math at least, you know? Doing a little bit of math can save a lot of time and effort. I was thinking we were going to have to run 2 whole pipes all the way back. Nope, we only need to really run 1. Which is great news for me. Which means I don't need this fluid buffer up here. That's really only useful down there. Although it will be split between 2 different things. Will that affect things? That will affect things, but not massively, because it's just going to be the same meters cubed of liquid being transported at the same time. So ultimately, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I still put the fluid buffer there. I don't think I need that. Okay. So we do need some junctions here. So junctions should theoretically, I would assume, based on how piping works. Oh, you can like angle it that way? That's pretty cool. Okay, well, that's good for us. We're going to feed the first 2. Okay, so Which one? It goes into here, overlapping another object's clearance. Is it now? I don't believe you. Okay, well, let's go up here, and then that's weird that I kind of have to do this. Let's not put the junction right there, though. I don't love that idea. I do not love that idea at all. If I'm having to mess around with things. Okay, so we can put the junction here, however. I made well more than enough copper sheets, bro. I thought I didn't have enough. I made so many. Okay. Pipeline junction. Okay, cool. We will split the water. We can split it up to 3 ways, and this will be providing, each one requires 45 a minute. We are producing 240 a minute. So if the pipeline can be split 3 ways, that would be 240 divided by 3, which is 90. No, not 90, 80, which is fine. That's well over enough. What's a quick question, RMT? What's up? Okay, yes, this works. Okay, so we'll actually be able to feed 3 of them with this 1 water. Okay, gotta do like this, and then like this. Okay, now we just have to run power to it. Wait, I made all my copper into... Oh, no. You guys, I done messed up. I done messed up, y'all. I turned all my copper into sheets. I didn't leave any... Maybe I'll get lucky and there's some wire and cable down here. Maybe. I didn't even consider that. Oh, no. But yeah, what's the quick question, RMT? Oh, I have copper in here. I have copper in here. Okay, we are chilling. Oh, and I also have wire, actually. Fun fact. Okay. Oh, wow. I have a lot of wire, actually. And a lot of copper. And a lot of cable. Okay, we're chilling. We are being chilling. Okay, let me... I'm gonna put some in this. Whatever. Yeah, we have a lot of wire, actually. We're kind of really chilling on that. Okay. That means that power should not be too much of an issue. And I should have enough overage from what I'm already producing with the iron mines. Oh, let me go fix that before I forget. Because I changed the production on these to make copper-related parts. Don't want that to still be a thing. This needs to be change production. It's going to be iron ingots. This one will be production. This one was steel plates or iron rods. This one I believe is iron rods. And this one over here needs to change from steel plates. All right, so we need to change recipe to iron ingots. You got to remember it. I'm sure you'll remember soon. Steel plates. Gotcha. That'll work. I don't know why I put the storage unit here on this one. It does literally no good unless I end up getting too many iron plates, which I don't think is a possibility in this game. Ooh, I need a liquid. Ah. Liquid good. Okay. Now we just need to run power cables all the way down there. How much does a power line cost again? 1 cement. Oh yeah, no, we're chilling. We have enough. And I just want to double check on the wattage to make sure that we have enough for it, because I think each pump costs 60, but even if it doesn't, we have the one... Oh, oops. Can't go that way. We have the one pump that we could just start it with and add the extra wattage if needed. So we have 53 watts of power that's being consumed. This one consumes 30. This one consumes 20. Wait, that math is not mathin'. This one consumes 20 and this one consumes 30 at max. But wouldn't it just go kablooey? I mean, unless I add this one, which is another 20. Here, I can disconnect the... Well, we'll also need to get coal here soon, too. We'll have to get coal, too, though. Ooh, I could... Well, until we get the coal power going, I could disconnect... Yeah, let's do that. Let's disconnect the power that we have wired over here. I don't think I disconnected that one. Okay, so let's disconnect the power pole that we have over here. It's connected to... Disconnect it from all the iron stuff. What was it, RMT? Okay, so we disconnected it from all the iron stuff. So now we will have a lot more open wattage for other things. And then this one was connected to another pole over there, connected to the grid. So we're disconnected from the grid completely. So now all that we got to connect this to is we'll place another power pole, of course. Actually, let me place the power pole behind. Like right here. Sure, why not? This one will be connected to this one. This one will also connect to this. Wait, do we not have... Surely... Oh, wait, it is connected to it. Okay, what am I doing? I'm getting ahead of myself. We don't need to connect these yet. We need to connect... We need to connect the pipes, the water extractors. I've watched pretty much all of them, actually. How you doing? Okay, can I just do this and it make as many power things as I need? That would be really nice if I could. Wire is too long? Okay, whatever. Look, I'm just doing what I got to do, man. I'm following the pipeline. Following the pipeline. Sure. Place one right here. I'm glad that we had all that wire made from the other place. I'm really glad. Whoop. Shoopity-doop. Oh, wire's too long. Of course. But we are almost there to the pipeline. We're not going to have too many things that we need attached here. Unless we eventually, there's like a limestone deposit or something over here. Like, I could scan what ores there are over here. See if we can't build something over here at some point. Actually, wouldn't be the worst idea, because we already have power connected out this way. Okay, so now we connect... I don't think this requires power yet. We connect that one. We connect this one. Okay, so our water extractors are now connected. I'm just worried about the head lift situation, if that's going to run into an issue, because I haven't experienced that a whole lot yet. You know? I really haven't experienced that. What's your favorite Medea movie, RMT? Or any of you guys, actually. If you guys have seen them. Since RMT asked. Okay, so... we also need to make a miner for the coal. We need to feed the coal all the way over here. Mark II feeding would be really nice for this specific situation, because it's a pure source of coal, which feeds a lot. I need it to split 3 ways, which is perfect with a junction. So what that means is if we use a junction, we split it 3 ways, we're going to be producing 40 coal a minute for each one. Seeds the 30, but how much coal is consumed by each one? I could also split them later on, split them off more. But does it say how much coal is consumed per? Does it say? It does not say. I think 40 coal might be fine per, though. So it's going to transport at a rate of 60 coal. Oh, but I'm going to be... Welcome back, Animatronica. You've only seen those ones, or that one? You should watch the rest at some point. It is a good idea. They are good movies. Okay, so I'm thinking logistically. Coal, it produces 120. What conveyors do we have, and what are their... This one does do 120, so it would be able to utilize it to its maximum. This one does 60, so I just need a conveyor to go to a splitter that then splits it with... Yeah. Okay, so that's actually really simple and going to be relatively cheap. Because this will just go from the miner. I also need to make a miner. So what do I have the stuff for that right now? Oh, I actually do? Okay. Oh, wait, I got to power this too, though. I actually do need the power for the jump pad. Okay. Let me disconnect it from this one and reconnect it to this one. Yeah, that'll work. Now we do need to feed it a slight bit of biofuel just so we can get there and back to producing the... Well, as soon as this comes on, though, let's just go ahead and flip her on. Oh my... Okay, buddy. Okay. Hey, Squash, so you like YouTubers that have good humor and can make you laugh the breath out? I do. I like a lot of YouTubers. There's a lot of people I looked up to in the YouTube scene. Specifically, I would say my humor, I tone it down a little bit just because I can have pretty dark humor at times, but also I have a variety, really. I try not to tone it down, but sometimes I'm like, is this acceptable? Is it not? You know? Okay, we need to go place a miner on that coal. Then we need to... Did I even bring steel plates with me? I only brought like 33. That's fine. We can make do. We can make do. So, there's the coal down there.
Goodbye, everyone.
Oh.
I'll remember you all in therapy.
What a sound. All right. How did I even get down here before? Was it down here? I think so. Where am I going? What is that thing? Is it good? Is this thing nice? He looks nice. Oh, well, excuse me, sir. What is this thing? Spitter? A spitter? It doesn't swallow? It's a spitter? What is that thing? What do you mean by a spitter, brother?
Species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth.
I should try to make some music.
Volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air.
Oh, they're explaining to me what a spitter is.
Remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Interesting. Okay. Hey, Squash, so you should try to make some music. You know, I would absolutely love to, but I suck at singing or anything. Well, I love music and I love singing. I'm just not good at either one, if that makes sense. Okay, so I just need a conveyor mark II. Okay, actually, let's place a conveyor organization or logistics. That's what I need. Conveyor splitter. Oh, but the longer I make... No, okay, it's going to be overall cheaper because those freaking plates are expensive, man. Okay, so... I think we put this up here. It's going to be a little bit pricier, but it's going to make logistics easier of moving around. Okay, so right here. Yes. Okay, then we place a conveyor mark II. From there to there. And then we place a conveyor mark I the rest of the way. We'll feed one coal generator to start out. and we'll go from there. Ooh, wait, actually, conveyor lifters may be useful here. How much do they cost again? Logistics, conveyor lifter. Conveyor lift Mark II is not that important for this aspect. Okay, we'll just make it as high as it can be because, yeah, that's just going to be easiest. Oh, I need more iron plates. Okay, I did not bring near enough iron plates, dude. You recommend Dang Matt Smith. I'm also going to suggest YouTubers until I know that you like and constantly watch them. Fair enough. Just use AI to help you with music? That's cheating, kind of. I mean, I'm not opposed to AI, don't get me wrong, but whenever it comes to music, it's supposed to be about emotion, and I feel like music is art and emotion. I feel like AI can kind of sometimes drown that out a little bit, you know? Now, for other things, I certainly agree AI is great, but in that term aspect, unless you're getting general concepts and ideas, that's reasonable. Or if it's like teaching you how to do the music, that's also good. You would be surprised at some of the things AI can do nowadays. You would be really surprised. Okay, we need a lot more iron plates. How's our biofuel doing? Okay, we're still chilling. Okay, let's go ahead and grab... Okay, let's offload some stuff first. 'Cause I don't need all this crap right now. Let's grab a crap ton of iron plates. Yeah, buddy. All right. So we'll feed one electric generator first. Then we'll feed the second. Then we'll feed the third. That way we go ahead and have power going. Woo. This is a really sketchy freaking jump pad that I made there. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, I should put a jelly pad so I don't get hurt whenever I'm doing that. It can make songs that sound good. I'm not going to disagree about that, but it doesn't have any emotion or soul behind it, you know? I mean, I don't know about that one, but okay, so we need another conveyor Mark 1 connected right here, and it is going to go. Oh, wow, that goes high. Why does... Dang, hold on. Why didn't this one go that high? Okay, hold on. Let's make this a Mark 7. Wait, oh, nope. Let's put this in our 7 slot. Okay, so now we can just hit 7 and then makes this. Okay, there we go. That's plenty high enough. I know that for a fact. Okay. And then... just like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Doesn't that look beautiful? Doesn't it look absolutely gorgeous? It looks absolutely gorgeous. Looks like a face if you kind of think about it. Look at it. You see the eyes and then the mouth. Low-key. Low-key. Okay. I should have had it spit out this way a little bit more, but I didn't. Which is we'll have it go as high as it can. Whoop. Conveyor belt is too long. I don't think so. Okay. I'm just making it as high as I can. Just I think that's the best thing to do because it'll allow for free movement as well as potentially making go underneath things if I have to. Okay. I'm excited for us to get, because we're about to have coal power. Like as soon as I get this hooked up fully, okay, we're going to go ahead and put this here because I don't think it makes that gap otherwise. Okay, and right there. And the reason that we... it might overall be more expensive, actually, doing 3 times the steel plate. No, it won't. Because I don't know. I'm debating whether this was more expensive to do the Mark II all the way, or and then do the junction, or otherwise. Okay, this is mildly annoying, this little situation I have going on over here. Trying to figure out how to get to and fro around the pipes. But to be fair, once I get this in place, I won't need to go around the pipes too much. For a hot minute, hopefully. If everything goes according to plan. Which hopefully... Why haven't I collected that slug yet? Okay. This one will... feed into here. But it go... Ooh. I need to fix that. I need to fix that pretty bad. Okay. So, how do we fix this? We connect this. We place it right here. We lift up. We go over the pipe. We go down. And, of course, this frickin' pole... Of course, that frickin' pole was in the way. Okay, so we'll have to place a power pole. Must be hooked up to... Oh, let's place the power pole like right here and then connect it that way instead, I guess, if we have to do it that way. Okay, there we go. And that pole connects all the miners and stuff. Keep in mind, so... All right, you have a good rest of your night, Electric Wolf. Oh my goodness, words. Have a good rest of your night, Electric Wolf. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I appreciate you stopping by. All right. So close to coal power. So all that we'll need to do is hook up that power over there, reconnect this to that. Then we'll need to connect the miner down there, of course. Then theoretically, hold on, let's make sure that we're getting, because I had time to put water in this thing. Theoretically. Did it not? It's theoretically the water's being fed. This is slightly concerning. Am I gonna have to do some header stuff? Okay. Let's go ahead and connect the miner and see if we can't get the miner going some. Wait, actually, I can just freaking ride the... I just want to get one working before I connect the belts. Oh, I'm probably gonna need another power pole over here. Actually. Okay. Now we connect this to over hither. Then we connect this one over on this way. Is Australia on national waters? Sure. I don't know. Okay. We got that. We'll have coal being brought to it, but it needs water. That is the issue we are running into. Okay. Connect this to the miner. It should act. No, production is paused over there. Did it go over? Why is production paused? I should have probably looked into that. It's not illegal to crime if you're on international waters. I don't know. That isn't just not true, RMT. Or is it? Because Somali pirates, the tales I've heard of that stuff, Is it illegal for them to do what they do? I assume so, because then there's people that go get them. So I'm pretty sure it is illegal. Right? To do crimes on international waters? Okay. Oh, wait, is this producing power enough for me to use a jump pad? Okay, cool. We're Gucci. I'm pretty sure you use a miner to get the coal, right? That's what I would think. Okay. Is this just not connected to power at this point? Or are these turned off? Oh, they're on standby? Oh. It's using too much. Oh, okay. That would make sense why we don't have any water. We need to use some... I'm going to just make some more biofuel to put in there. Some solid biofuel. Good. Make some biomass and then make some solid biomass. Then we feed it and we split it between 3 because I think we need the extra power consumption in order to make this appropriately. That's what I think's going on here. I think that is what's going wrong. Now, am I smart enough to actually double check my logic there? No. Should I? Yes. Am I going to? Absolutely not. I'm not taking all that time to do that. We will find out when we find out. But I'm thinking that's why, because it blew a fuse whenever I tried to turn it back on off of standby. So I'm thinking it didn't have enough power consumption to do what it was trying to do. So if I add an extra 20 milliwatts, it should balance out that issue. What I'm thinking. It's what I'm hoping, really. Let's put in this one 60 solid biofuel. And let's reset the fuse. No, it's going off of 55 watts between all of these. Okay, this one's not on standby. This one is on. I think that's what that means. This one's on. And this one's on. Okay, so our capacity is 70. It's using 55. It should be hopefully pumping water into here. I'm hoping. I don't know how to tell if that's actually happening or not. Pipe segment. Oh, you can look at how much water's in it. Does it change based on... Oh. Okay. So while this is doing its thing, we need to try and ensure that the pipe is doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm not sure how long exactly it takes water to travel to the thing. At least it's going to be getting some coal in there immediately. Wait. Oh, shoot. I thought the stream just ended for a second. I got worried. Why is it buffering like that? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experiencing buffering. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize. Okay, let's continue. Oh, it looks like there is some water in here flowing. So it's going down. Okay, so that's where it's at right now. Oh, you can see in the pipe whether it's going through or not. Nice. Okay. Is this still doing the thing that it needs to be doing? Oh, we're about to find out. We are about to find out. Is it buffering for you guys? Or is it fine for you guys? YouTube's giving me an error message. Okay, and let's go ahead and connect this first. Let's go ahead and connect this first power pole. to... Well, this one that is going to all the other power sources. This one goes to this. This one is connected to this. Connect this one to that. Okay, it doesn't have any fuel yet. The water's still transporting right now, though. The coal is going to take a minute to get here. I should go double check to make sure that's doing what it's supposed to be, though. It's fine for you? Okay, good, good. This is scary walking over this cavern. I wonder if you can go down there and explore. Do any of you guys know? Look at that coal. It's beautiful. Is that just tossing the other coal out the side? No, it's just stopped up there. Okay, but we'll be able to pretty easily get that transported over here to the other 2 generators. Okay, we're close to having coal power. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me go double check the water one more time because that's the one thing that may inhibit us. Let me double check it. We have water in there. Do we have water in there? Do we have water in here? We do have water in here. Do we have water in here? We do. Oh my goodness. This is a glorious moment. This is a glorious moment for the Squash Empire. Oh, oh, water, coal. Look at this. It's coming. You guys see that? You guys see that? It's a beautiful sight. You've never seen a sight more beautiful. Look at this. We don't have, and then after this, we don't have to worry about power. Because you know how much power that's holding right now? The capacity of that? That is 40 plus 20 plus 20. It is 80 consumption, I think. Let me double check the power grid. He said he'd be right back. I'm gonna make coal toothpaste, yep. But between these 3 biogens, it has a capacity of 70. You know how much capacity this has? This produces 75 itself. So just from one of these, I'm already beating out 3 biogens. I'm beating out 3 biogens by one of these. Oh, hey, look, I found a spot where I don't get stuck. Then after we make sure this one's working, we have infinite power. We don't have to worry about power. So we will go ahead and connect. Wait, I didn't connect this to the miners yet, though. I can't because the coal power is not going yet. That's right. But we will have... Ooh, I don't think we'll have enough battery to run the coal-operated stuff. So I think we do need to get another 1 or 2 up and running first. But we'll be able to run this itself. Especially once we get those in action, then we'll be able to have plenty going for us. Oh, coal. Oh, these are loud. Look at that. 145 capacity on our network now. It's realistically 75 because of the other one. But this power that we have right here is never going to go down. What's your question, RMT? This power that we have here is never going to go down now. Because it's feeding itself the coal that it needs. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Okay. Now we can go ahead and connect the other ones. Now that we don't have to worry about power as an issue, we can go ahead and connect the other ones and get the other gens working too. So we'll have 3 total gens at this point in time. We can up that in the future. But right now it's going to be 3 gens. This is not a safe thing. But yeah, we'll have 3 gens. And honestly, I'll probably just run all 3 like right next to each other, to be honest. I should not have put that. I should have put that one on the far right. Oops. Oh well. It is what it is. Actually, I can just make it go straight. Actually, that would be kind of funny. I like that idea. I think I can make it go straight underneath. Overlapping other objects clearance. Aw, man. That would have been cool. I can make it go right beside, though. That's fine. I'm going to make it go right beside and slightly underneath. Okay. Dang it. I was hoping that I could just get away with... Oh, wait, I can. Nice. I'm trying to make it like around the same level and same pathing just to make it easy. Oh gosh, that was scary. Oh, conveyor belt too long. What do you mean? What do you mean conveyor belt too long, brother? The tutorial is how to kill... Oh. FNAF. Okay, so... that... Go across the way. Whoop. Come on. Surface is too uneven. What do you mean? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, and then we will do... We'll put this one into the... We'll put this one into the second one. Sure, why not? Okay, so we'll do that. Go over the piping. Actually, this is another way to allow us to get over this. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, then we can go over the piping. What do you mean it's overlapping? Oh, you can put it on top of piping? That's good to know. Okay, well, there's the second one connected. Now we need to connect this one to the power grid, and then I think we should be safe to connect the miners to it as well. Okay, so we'll connect this one to the power grid here. And we will connect this one to the power grid here. Ooh, that may make it go over capacity, though. No, it won't. No, it won't. Not with this all going too. Yeah, right now we're using 98, which is quite a bit. But we're about to be upping that to 225. 225. Today's stream has actually been extremely productive. Last time we had to reset completely. And this, look at where we're at now. Look at where we're at. We started from the bottom, now we're here. You know what they say. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay, and then one more that we have to make of coal coming this way, and that is maximizing the miner to its complete potential. Realistically, this is carrying 60 coal a minute. Okay, so we're dividing by 3. 40 coal a minute. We need to see how much coal it consumes a minute. I want to know that information. Because if it can be split off even more and have more gens powered, then that's great. Let's see here. Whoop. That's not a great thing. Object, conveyor belt too steep. Conveyor belt is too steep. Conveyor belt is too long. Let's see. Is there anywhere we can go to make this freaking third one connect? Brother man. Okay. This music's kind of intense though. Low key. Okay. So we can connect it right here. Those leaves were just bothering me, so I had to move them. Okay. We will go this way and go up just so I still have ways to freaking move around over here. I don't want to put it too close to the ground, because otherwise that can get kind of annoying, you know? That's why I'm doing that. Good to know, but I meant, like, is the whole set, like, I see. Oh yeah, RMT Animatronica, did you guys want me to do a custom night at some point? Would you rather me do a stream of trying Ultimate Custom Night over, instead of FNAF 3 first, or do you want to go straight? Do you guys want to see FNAF 3? Just out of curiosity. Okay, let's jump. Oh, nah. Try to hit that. Just trying to 360 no scope in this game, man. Doesn't work. Okay, so we need to go to the third one. Overlapping. Okay, this is fine. Okay, a player's in the way. That's whatever. Ooh, that's cutting it pretty darn close, man. Ooh, that actually worked. Wait, that might actually connect directly into... I was going to say that might connect directly into that one, but nope. Not quite. Okay, there's a third one. Then we can connect Le Power to... Oh, wait, we can just connect it to that one. Why not? It all connects to the same power grid, you know? Ultimate Customized is part of the playthrough, so you might as well just play FNAF 3 because you'll be forced to play Afton's Nightmare eventually. Fair enough. No, I think FNAF 3 is the right move. I think FNAF 3. Oh, boys and girls. Look at that. And it's... So we're well overproducing on coal. Does it tell me how much... What is the settings? What does it mean by settings? I want to know how much coal it consumes. Is there a way to see? Burning... So it burns coal every 4 seconds. Okay, isn't there a calculator in game? I feel like I remember there being a calculator in game. Well, I'm going to look up how to access the in-game calculator so you guys can see exactly what calculations I'm doing. Satisfactory. How to open in-game calc. In key. Okay, the in key does it. Got it. So, wait, it says the in key. That is not doing what I wanted it to. Calculate it? They lied to me. It lied to me. Let me see what it was saying. Simply press the in key while in the search bar. This will bring up a basic calculator interface. So you press in again after you already press in? In? No. Oh, or like while in... Maybe over here? Like while in a search bar over here? Maybe that's what it means? Oh, what the heck? It's lying to me, man. I just want to show you guys what math I'm doing. Calculator. Google's lying to me, you guys. Determining resource. I don't believe that. Can calculate using the quick search feature as a calculator. Press in the default. Oh, you just do the math in the search bar. Oh, okay. So you would do, in this case, we are looking at this burning 4 coal a minute. So it's burning 4 coal. It burns 1 coal every 4 seconds. I don't even have to use a calculator for that. That's 15 a minute. So with that being said, we are feeding it 40 coal. So we're doing over double. So this could really be split into 6 or so. I would love to get a VR headset, but I don't got the kind of funds for that, unfortunately. And I probably won't anytime soon. I'm going to be keeping it a buck. But I would love to at some point. I would love to. Okay, so we have the iron mine going, and it's going to be consistent, indefinite. It's going to permanently be doing this. Won't have to worry about getting that freaking leaves. And yes. Okay, is this one producing power yet? It sure is. So we're doing well over double. So this coal production could be split twice. It could be split into another. So realistically, I don't think I could split the water production maybe one of it. So the water, in terms of the water, it's doing a 300 meters cubed, and it's using up 45. So right now we're using 235. I could split one of the water to make a fourth one go. And to be honest, I could... Ooh, wait. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. I might actually be able to... I might be able to do something here. A little something, something. Get this fourth one up and running, too. Get us a little extra power. Okay, so if my math is right, this should be able to produce enough water production for all 4 to be running at the same time. But what that means is I need another pipeline splitter somewhere off of where it's already being split. Because if I put it before that, it's going to be a little bit of a mess. So what I can do here is I will go ahead and cancel this on the third one, and we will put a pipeline junction like so. We will connect the pipeline right here, of course, and this one will get connected both into that overlaps. So wait, what if I put that like that, and then that should connect in there. Okay, and then the other one gets connected like so, and then we will have to destroy this conveyor. We will put a conveyor splitter right here, feeding in this way, of course. And then we put our conveyor Mark 1 right here. Ooh. Actually, is that the... Hold on, well, let me put it like... how will it let me put this? Overlapping another object's clearance. I could put an... Okay, this is a little bit messy. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit messy, but... Why will I need to save up RMT? Sorry, I'm just seeing that. I'm just so locked in with trying to get this freaking generator stuff hooked up. Okay, so if I do this... Okay, that does absolutely 0 for me. Oh wait, hold on. I can't go from the back one because that's the input. That one will be perfectly fine. Overlapping another object's clearance. Will it overlap if I do that? It shouldn't. It shouldn't be overlapping an object's clearance. What if I do like this? Then is it? Oh, nope, it's not. There we go. Then hold on, I'm cooking here. I'm cooking. I promise you I'm cooking. And just like that, we get an extra 25. We get an extra 75 power just for that simple fix. FNAF 8 is FNAF Help Wanted VR. Is Help Wanted only in VR, strictly? Is that what it is? Wait, what? Oh, there it goes. This should still... because it's going to be splitting. So now it's going to be putting 20 in a minute, 20 in a minute, which is more than enough. So that's realistically how we will do that with the other ones too. Okay, nice. And then we can connect this one to the grid. Look at that. Look at our power grid right now. We went from 70 to 370. You could skip it and go to FNAF 9 security breach and then eventually come back to 8. So is this strict? FNAF 8 is strictly... It's going to be a minute before I get to FNAF 8 probably anyways, but I could probably find one cheap for like $100 or something though too. It's on PlayStation and something else. You're wrong. If he wants to play the FNAF trilogy, he will play to FNAF 1 to FNAF to 7. What do you mean? Isn't it all FNAF? Oh, look at this. It's glorious. This is so nice. I don't have to worry about power ever again. Ah. My goodness, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the biogens because I don't care to... it's gonna be an unrealistic... I can go ahead and dismantle that one. It's gonna be an unrealistic expectation for how much power we're actually using. So how much are we actually generating? 300, and we're using 98, and that's with these factories going. Okay, so we could use copper resources now. I said I was going to make... I don't need copper sheets right now, so I'm going to make 1 wire, 1 cables for now. Okay. Could do that. So then I will need... I also need a limestone one going for, you know, resources. There's more iron that I have over there to work with. There's also 2 more iron up here, which is enough exactly for a couple unique resources, but more advanced resources, such as the smart plating, such as the other frame that's up there, and then the other thing that's up there in the top right. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but I need to do them. Okay, I need to collect this blue power slug. I don't know why I haven't yet. Okay, so we need to find copper. Oh, wait, you have a flashlight? I didn't even know that, dude. Okay, we have sulfur, coal, iron, limestone, quartz. We need copper. What we need. Okay, copper this way. Copper is this way. Oh, is it down low? It's mildly annoying. 66. Okay, so there's some right there, some further away, back at the home base, I think. But we could use some of that conveyor stuff that we have going on there, and we could direct power all the way over there once we get some wire and cable going. It's not a bad idea because those are better resources technically. And we could use the other area as an assembly ground. It's a lot flatter, has a little bit better resources for it to achieve that. That's not the worst idea. Use that as another like little mini factory over there, but for more advanced parts. But it's going to take a while for the advanced parts to ship over here. The mildly annoying thing, but it will consistently be making them. Is that a good idea? Don't know. I will right now for sure. We need to get these up and running and making the necessary resources such as wire and cable, because that's one thing we're always going to need is wire and cable. I know we already have a lot stockpiled as is from the previous base, but yeah, we're going to need more of that. Okay, so with that being said, we need a miner, which I think we need the crafting bench or equipment workshop 1. I can't remember which it was. We're just going to put it over here. Yep, sure. Good. Crafting bench, equipment workshop. Sure. This will work. Okay, so portable miner. Oh, we can make plenty of those. Good. Oh, an Xeno sapper, so I can have a better weapon. Oh, is that a move? Is that a move, you guys? An Xeno sapper? I think that might be a move. Oh, wait, why did I make so many? Gosh darn. Well, I'm going to need them at some point, regardless, to be fair. Okay, but production, we need miners. We need all of them. Okay, they're actually extremely cheap to make. We just need 2 right now for the copper. But they are extremely cheap to make. It's good to know. But yeah, I think that is the move, actually. The assembly back there, because we have 4 iron nodes over there that we can use for stuff, and we can have a better knowledge of how to split it up now. So I think that is the move. I have to destroy. I have to go mine this copper. Oh, I never noticed that. There's a cracking effect whenever you mine it. That's sick. Are DLCs except for Help Wanted 2? I mean, I want to play through the DLCs if there's DLCs in FNAF, you guys. If there's DLCs, I want to do them. Because to me, that is part of the game. It's part of the story. Oh, it's just add-ons. It's not a new game or new story or anything. But it would give me a better knowledge into the lore, right? Theoretically. Okay, miners. Mark 1. We are going... Ooh, it might be easier to route these up there. Does it make it that far to route up there, though? That is a question. Wait, you guys. My death crate from earlier is over here. So if we can eventually get something to... I had a bunch of crap on me earlier. Help Wanted 2 is a DLC for Help Wanted 1? What? I don't know if it makes it up that far, though, unless I can mount it sideways. Or I could use... Ooh, I could use a lifter and then do it that way. That might work. Yeah, that might work. Then we have the smelter up there on that platform. Oh, wait, I could just route it around this way. That's going to be just as easy. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We will do that. We'll route it up and around. Not try and do all that fancy stuff. Okay, so miner... We will angle it this way. The reason I was going over that was because I need to know what angle to angle these miners at for the output. So these are what? Impure. So they are going to do exactly, I think it's 60 a minute. Wait, I need to look that up again. Satisfactory. How many? Steel Will sucks. Satisfactory, how many does impure produce? 0.5 times the output of normal nodes. So it would output 30 a minute, which is not great. It is really not great. All right, so with that being said, we will connect this one with a Mark 1. Can I mine this freaking rock? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and make some platforms here. Okay, right there. Beautiful. I'm also going to need more steel plates, likely. Okay. I just like having this snap grid to put all my crap on, like the constructors and whatnot. It just makes it a significantly easier. And I'm probably just going to have the final product. Honestly, I'm just going to have it lifted up and then brought over. I think that's going to be the easiest route to do this. Okay, so what do I need first? I need a constructor. I'm going to need a total of 3 constructors. I'm going to need a total of 0 assemblers, 2 smelters. So 2 smelters, 3 constructors. The smelters I have more than enough for. It'll also be, coincidentally, the first thing that I need. Conveniently. Okay, so we got that. Can connect these to that. Perfect. Okay. Now we need a constructor. I'm going to put the one more advanced one over here. I need more reinforced plates first, though. Actually, it's really not that expensive to make what I'm making. Oh, this coal power just advanced our society so much, dude. You have no idea. Because I'm not having to worry about a single thing with power. Now, maybe I may have to split off the other ones into more coal generators, but that's fine. That's easy to do. Because I just split off the pipe one... Well, I can't split off the pipe one more time, really. Well, actually, no. I'm taking half of the input of the... Wait a second. Taking half the input that's at 40. It's capable of 300. It's taking, I believe, 240. So 240, it's taking 80. Divided by, whenever you divide it by 3. So it's taking 40 to each individual. Oh, yeah, that's fine. If you'd only divide it by 2, is that fine? Wait, my math, my head. Ah. Is this one keeping water in it? Is what I need to know. Yes, it is. But the total volumetric change of it, it really doesn't change all too much. Okay, so it's 80 divided by 3, and then if you divided by 2, so you're getting 40 a minute is what I would have thought from this. But maybe it doesn't work like that. Maybe you could do like one more with the same power grid or water grid. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Oh well. Okay, so we have... What was I doing? Construct reinforced plates. Reinforced plates. Squashman, reinforced plates. Ooh. Okay. Plates. And screws. Nope, and screws. Which we are going to indefinitely have forever now. Mm-hmm. I feel like we made so much progress today. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So much. I'm so happy about today's progress that we made. You have no idea. Okay. Let's see here. So, in terms of what we need to do next, what is it? So obviously we need to do this copper mine thing. That's number 1. Copper mine is number 1. I would agree with RMT's statement. An update to a game is not a new game. Actually, that can be argued. An update to a game is not a new game can be argued. Because look at Counter-Strike 2. What is Counter-Strike 2? It's CSGO, but updated. Okay, and then what about Overwatch 2? It's Overwatch, but updated. Overwatch ceased to exist with Overwatch 2, right? So, RMT does have a point. Wait, RMT does not. So I'm thinking that RMT's point might be invalid. Possibly. Oh, wait, I made a lot of steel plates. Okay. Oh, okay, so I need constructors. I need, do I have more steel plates on me? I have a few. I could use a few more. Yeah. I'm thinking next time we'll start the sub factory over there on within our power grid. Start making some other things go on there. Is that coal as well? I want to know what that is exactly. I really want to know what that is. Because it looks kind of... Oh, why am I going this way? I don't know what that is. Is it coal? I don't think it's coal. Yeah, no, it's not coal. So what is that? Basalt? I mean, basalt's black like that, right? All right. You can go away, giant tick penguin thing. Wait, I'm wondering if I should have lifted the pipe up a little bit. Oh, well, it's too late now. Okay, where even is this copper? Okay, down here. Oh, I'm really not far away from it at all. But I do want to make a storage unit to hold both resources that I obtained from it. I already have one made. I need to make another one. It's not a huge deal. Okay, constructor. Surface is too uneven. Okay, I'll make another platform then. Will that make you happy, game? There you go. There you go, game. I need a chainsaw to freaking move that down. Okay. There's a constructor. And then I need one more. I don't really need anything extra out of this one. So this one's going to be making cables. The other one's going to be making wires. Okay, constructor. Perfect. And it only needs to go at the rate of 1 because impure resources are not highly efficient in the slightest. They only are able to produce 30 a minute, which is not great. It's going to basically be even out with the smelter, because otherwise if you're producing 60 a minute, you can split the smelter into 2 and it'll smelt just as fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this stuff. This one is going to be making copper ingots. This one is going to be making copper, nope, wire. And then this one is going to be making cable. Simple enough. Okay, and then this one is going to be making copper, of course. And this one's going to be making wire. Okay. And then I need to connect these. Ooh. Why didn't I line that up? Why did I not do that? Ugh. And if you guys didn't know, if you look for that line that pops up right there while you're setting it up, then that means it's lined up with the other input or output. Fun fact. All right, so we got that connected. We got that connected. That's good. That's great. That's dandy. This one's set to cable. Wait, no, this one should be set to wire, not cable. Okay, this one's set to wire. And then we can lift up from there. Okay. How high does it go? Ooh, okay. That goes pretty high. I can work with that. Okay, and then this one will go... Nope, that way. Goes pretty high as well. All right. I could merge them together and then split them. No, wait, that's stupid. Oh, goodness, go away from me. Get away. I said, move, bit. Get out the way. Get out the way, bit. Get out the way. Look at those professional skills. That just reminded me. There's a clip I should make from a freaking other stream of Satisfactory where the alpha, whatever that thing was that was coming after me, freaking just ragdolled straight for my face. I don't even know what happened then. All right. Oh my goodness, these things are loud. Okay. So where do those come out at? That's what I need to know right now. Where do those in the... Okay, those conveyors come out right there. Okay, this is way too far. I need to lower those a little bit. Not just a little bit, quite a bit. All right, that's fine. Let's go down here. Whee! Okay, we don't need to make it that high now. Would have been nice, but no, we don't need to do all that. Probably like that. And like that will do it. And that might actually be able to stretch over there. What music is playing, bro? Now, we didn't make progress to phase 2 today, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's understandable given our circumstances. But we did improve our power situation, which is arguably more important. Not even really arguably, it just flat out is. Oh, I'm so close. So close. Does this one stretch long enough? Oh no, not by a long. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I know a fix for this. I know a fix for this. Why didn't I just think of this earlier? Okay. That'll fix that. Okay, that'll work. Build one more out. I'm about out of limestone, though. That's going to be a problem. Okay. All right. Now, I think we... think we have to lift up one more time. Think so? No. No. I don't care to do that all too much. Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, we can put this one right here. Connect it right there. Overlapping another object's clearance. What object's clearance is it overlapping? I don't see anything in its way. Flipping may occur. I don't believe that. Unless it's overlapping with the thing itself. What I would say to that point is... I can lift it up a little bit. Okay, let me destroy that pole. Okay, I can lift it up a little bit. All right. Then, from there, I probably will be ending stream soon, guys. I'm just, I want to get this copper stuff complete so we can have complete resource automation. But yeah. So we'll have every single basic resource that we need. The next time we can focus on assembler stuff over at the other location, is what I'm thinking. Okay. So we got that. Oh, goodness me. Then we'll need to use a conveyor splitter probably to do a sharp turn into the storage area. I need to build one more storage unit. And we'll build it on top. Organization, storage container. We will build it on top of here. And we will take all our crap out that we don't need and is not that resource, because that's going to bug me. Could I do your request? What's your request, RMT? Sorry, I didn't see it. What's your request, RMT? Are you saying the VR? Is that what you're saying? The FNAF VR? Is that what you're saying, RMT? Okay, so we need Why was I coming over here? Store stuff. That's why. Okay, let's just store this. Oh, wait, actually, even better idea. We're going to store... that in here. We will store this in there. How about that? Okay. I want to put it above, though, if I can. I don't prefer it going over everything. I mean, on the ground with everything. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna need... if I make use of this iron ore, I may not even make use of it. But I think it would be wise to, though. I can lift it up, put it in a smelter on a second level. That's what I could end up doing with it. If there's a trailer for the game, does that make it a game? I wouldn't... That's debatable. I would have to see the trailer to know what they're saying. Can you Google, is there FNAF 12? I'll Google, is there FNAF 12? Is there FNAF 12? It's a theory. A game theory. But there's a theory about it. Okay, with that being said, we need to connect these to our storage units. What's gonna be the best solution here? I don't have too much more of this to work with, but we're gonna need it. And we might as well connect it all together, you know? Alright, so we got that there now. That's gonna prevent us from climbing up here, though. That could be a slight issue, but we can resolve that in the future. We'll just make ramps up and down. That'll work. Okay, so we put this one... Okay, I'm gonna have to change this music. I don't know what is up with it. Okay, there we go. So we put it right here. Yep. Okay, and this one is coming from the left or the right one? Because I need to know where to put it. Okay, so this one is... The one that's coming from further away is going to be the 2-layer. So this one will be wire. This one will be... Or that one will be the black cables. This one will be the wire that I'm currently positioning. Okay, so what should I have where again? Okay, wire is at the bottom. So the one I'm doing will go to the bottom of this storage. Got it. Okay. I really hope I have limestone somewhere else too. I'm gonna keep it on, be honest with you. Okay, so I'm still gonna keep it up a little bit because I don't prefer having low clear. I like to have low clearance so I can actually move around. Okay, so we got that one. Now we need to connect this other platform to have copper production, copper resource production going. Ah! Okay. We ran into that issue sooner than I was expecting. Okay. Foundations. Ramp. Oh, wait. Hold on. You can put it like right. Didn't it just... Oop, there we go. And then another ramp. Hold on. Maybe like a 2-meter ramp will work here. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe I have to put like a platform and then another ramp? That's dumb if I do. Wait, hold on. Then I put the ramp connected to that one. Oh, it's overlapping with an object. That's why. What about this? Does this overlap with an object? It does. What I can do, though, this is jank, but I can do it, is I can do that. It works though. It works. That's the important thing. Okay. So with that being said, we feed this one over. Ooh, not Mark II. Oh, I need more iron plates. I need more iron plates. Look at this. Also, I found the way to get to our death crate too, which is cool. So we'll be able to get a few extra resources off of us soon, whenever we figure out how to not get freaking hurt by that stuff that, you know, the gas stuff, the gas plant things. Okay, so we go here, we go right here, we lift it up, and then this one goes in there. I didn't think they made that sharper turns, to be honest with you. I did not recall that. But hey, if it's working now, it's working now. Okay, now power. Now is where we worry about power. Okay, where is there a power connection where I can connect off of? This one has 2. Okay, let's put one out this way. This is kind of a jumbled mess, I'm going to be honest with you. But I know what's going on, so that's the thing that matters, I suppose. We could use this one to go out this way. I'm missing cables. I might need those. I need cables and wire. Cables and wire. Cables and wire. Cables, wire. Cables, wire. Got it. Okay. 2. Okay, so this... Which power line was I going for? This one? Nope. Oh, this one will actually work. Put it right here? Right here. Okay, and then this one will connect right here, which will then connect onto this platform. From this platform, it will connect. Missing concrete of all things. Yikes. I did not expect concrete to be the issue here. Okay. Okay, so we got one power line there. We got another one right here. Okay, we got this power pole that we can use for connections. We can connect this one to this, and then we can connect... is there a power line over here that's not using all 4 slots, or over... I think if there's any close enough by. That's one. Let me go see if we have any concrete so I can make another power cable. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, my math wasn't mathing. You're absolutely right, Arm Team. My math was not mathing. Okay. We might have limestone down here, which is an important thing. That is not limestone. I wish he could crouch. The limestone. Either limestone or the yeah, there we go. There's concrete. All right. Let's see. So we go up yonder way. Yep. And then we disconnect. This one has how many things connected at the moment? I think 4, right? Nope. It has 2 more connections potentially. We're going to go ahead and put one right here that it connects to, but we can use this one for one more thing, which we will use for the miner. And then we will use this one to make one more power pole right here. This one will go to the miner. This one will have one that goes to the... Oh, this one's already connected to the miner. That one's already connected. Okay, and then there. And then it's connected to that one. And then I think it's all connected, right? Theoretically. Okay, let's watch it go. Let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. We should see wire and cable coming up. I think that... Okay, which one's which again? Because this is going to bug me. I don't know. Cable. Okay, so cable should be coming up on this side. Wire should be coming up on this side if it is working properly. Okay, so... Okay. Looks like we got ourselves a working machine. It does indeed. Why does that one keep on going yellow? I guess it's because it's running out of... It's inactive for a short period of time. Nice. All right. If I ever played this game again, I'd be able to do it a lot more ergonomically. Like being able to... Not ergonomically. What's the right word? More efficiently, I suppose. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up stream here. If you do like the content, if you want to see me play some more Satisfactory or anything else, really, feel free to leave a like on the stream. It actually does help the algorithm out a lot. And if you do enjoy the content again, feel free to leave a sub. I'm really close to that 100 sub goal. I'm at 90 subs. It would really help me out if you left a sub there. But yeah, just if you like the content, feel free to do that so you can get notified in future. But yeah, anyways, I hope that you guys all have a good rest of your night. I'm going to leave the stream up for just a few more minutes while I make sure that the cable comes up. But just to give you guys a heads up, I'm in stream. Okay, so I'm so excited to see this wire and cable come across here and see it finally go into the thing. That makes every base resource aside from copper sheets, but I can just convert the copper sheets. I can convert the wire one into copper sheets easily. And next time I think we're going to do some assembling. So we're going to make some stuff with the assembler. Okay, why is it... Okay, no, it's just taking a little bit. But with the assembler, I think we're going to put it at the old base location. Don't forget to check out Dang Matt Smith. Indeed, I will see you later, RMT. I'll see you the next time. And if you guys know anybody else that will subscribe, feel free to share, because I'm so close to that 100 subs goal. I'm so excited. Bro, I'm so tired. I got a good workout in today. Did chest. What a day. And tomorrow, I'm going to edit some clips and such. No, don't say that. Not funny to joke about animatronica. I don't like that. Okay, is it going in here yet? So close. We are so close. Look at this. Cable and the wire. It almost is identical in speed of what it's going to get here. I know it outputs at the same speed, but I think that this one's a little bit faster, the cable one, surprisingly. Even though it had to go through 2 steps. That's interesting. And it came from further away? How does that make sense? I guess it took tighter corners? Nice. We did it, boys. Look at that. I'm probably going to AFK for a little bit and let it build up some resources in the meantime, too. It's so nice. How much power am I using anyways? Probably like a third of it. 128. It's not bad. Max consumption is 128. I'm using realistically a lot less than that at a time. 99, 110, 106, 110. I'm not seeing a lot being used at once, to be honest. I'm not seeing it reach that 128 consistently. I'm sure there's times where it does, but I'm not seeing it. I'm excited that we got coal power today and we got our copper automated. Today was extremely what's it called? Productive. That's the one. Today was extremely productive. I should probably also look at what the space elevator stuff that I'm going to need is actually called. Does it let me just like hover over it? No, it doesn't. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see if we can find it just by frame. No, I don't know what it's called. We're gonna have to look over at the space elevator and see what these things are called that I'm gonna need. Okay, so let's go look over there real quick. Let's go see what these things are called that we're gonna need and what it's gonna take to make them and assemble them. Because if we can automate the assembling of those, which I mean we'll have to, it uses an assembler which requires that, but we'll obviously just connect it to our power grid that goes along all the way to there. It doesn't yet, but it will. Back to our old base. We have this conveyor that can bring things. We can have it merge into the same conveyor since it builds it so slowly. We don't need multiple conveyors coming here for that. It merges so dang slowly that it does not matter about those ones. So it'll just automatically produce them, but it'll all go onto the same belt. Anything that we assemble over there comes to the same belt. Okay, so versatile framework and automated wiring. Okay, let's see. Versatile. Excuse me? Framework? What? Why doesn't it let me? Do I have to build an assembler just to see? That's dumb if I have to build an assembler just to see what it's called. I'm going to look it up. Okay, so versatile framework. Satisfactory. Satisfactory. Versatile framework recipe. Components needed. Is made. Oh, we're going to have to start steel production. Made from one modular frame and 12 steel beams. And you use an assembler to automate the process, place the modular frames and steel beams in the network, and then automated wiring. Okay, so we're going to need to start steel production too. We need to keep that in mind. Automated wiring. Automated wiring, you need to use an assembler, which the smelters will be able to offshoot 2 smelters, because the way the smelters work, it can only do up to 30 a minute regardless. So we split each iron deposit into 2. Okay, it's making sense. So it unlocks it. Automated wiring is a crucial component in Satisfactory and used for completing deliveries in the space elevator and crafting advanced items. Recipe for automated wiring. To craft automated wiring, you need to use an assembler. The recipe unlocks at tier 4 advanced steel production, which requires completing phase 1 of the space elevator. Here are the main cables. Requires 20 cable to produce 1 automated wiring. Cables made from wire. Oh, well, that's easy. And then 2. Here are the materials needed. And then stator is 3 steel pipes and 8 wire. So a whole lot of wire that's going to be being used for this next phase. Okay, maybe we're not as close. How many phases are there? Unlocks tier 5 and 6. How many phases are there, I wonder? That seems pretty far advanced from where we're at. Smooth criminal, Michael Jackson. All right. Where is my base at so I can go look at things? Okay, so we will go back to our original base. We do need to make a concrete production line. We're not getting that. We can have it make slowly enough as well that we can just have it output on the same belt. merge. We need... What else do we need? We need an assembler, of course, multiple assemblers. What was I was going to come back here and look at the hub and see, or not the hub, but the hub. That's the right thing. I was going to open up the phases and see what we may be able to work on and upgrade and put resources into. I know one of them requires advanced plates, which are mildly annoying to make. That should be the first one that we start working towards, because the other one requires steel and we're not there yet. Okay, so this thing right here. So we're on tier 3. Oh, wait, we're on tier 4. Wait, we have tier 3 and tier 4 available? It enabled both of them? That's interesting. So I'll need to unlock advanced steel production, but we only barely unlocked basic steel production. So that doesn't really do us much good. And we have a foundry. So we'll need to alloy ingots that way. Okay. And then we have expanded power infrastructure, power tower. It helps again span them across greater distances. Oh, that one will be nice for next time too, which we don't have that though, whatever that is. And then we have hypertubes. What do hypertubes do? Powers up a hypertube system and allows it to be entered. Hypertube system cannot be powered up or used until a hypertube entrance is attached. What is it? Is it like one of those things at the bank where it goes psh? Or is it for travel? I wonder. It's not really giving me much on what that is. Okay, but we should probably focus on tier 3 first, where it's not super expensive stuff. It's just basic, like steel plates, wire. I have all of that stuff. I have all the components to make rotors too. Like that's going to be cheap to make. The 500 concrete, I need to go get that concrete automated, but the rest of it, again, easy to make. And again, easy to make. So tier 4, we should be able to get through pretty quick. I mean, tier 3. And then we can go on to tier 4. So I think that's what we'll focus on next time, is going to tier 3. And then we will start on some steel production over on the other side, as well as automatically producing some of the certain other things. Anyways, I did say I was wrapping up the stream, so I do hope that you guys have a good rest of your night. And once more, if you want to see future content from me, leave a subscribe and notification so you can know whenever I'm live next. I typically stream 5 days a week, just not on Wednesday or Saturday nights at this time. And I stream it around 11 p.m., 11 to 11:30 p.m. U.S. Central. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Goodbye.